Hello everyone, my name is Zard and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be taking a look at set 76186, the Black Panther Dragonflyer. So this is part of the LEGO Marvel Studios Infinity Saga wave for summer 2021. This box art looks just amazing with the portal in the back with the Dragonflyer and Shuri coming out of it. There's Thanos there with the Infinity Gauntlet, the Avengers logo. It shows the three minifigures, Black Panther, Shuri, and Ashitari. So this set has 202 pieces and is rated for ages 8 and up. So here is the box art. I just want to show it because I didn't get to show it on my endgame final battle with that video already being quite long. But the box art is really nice with Black Panther there. There's Hulk, Black Widow, Thor, Gamora, Iron Man, just the box art with, there's Captain America as well. Just looks really, really cool, and Spider-Man. So here is the back of the box, which has the Dragonflyer in another pose, which I have it in my display for my endgame final battle display. I have those two sets, but together with a couple more. There's the Lego Big Figure Thanos. I just filmed my endgame final battle review. And here's the Thanos Big Figure. Looks pretty cool with the Infinity Gauntlet. He's like that, Angry Thanos. So there's the Ashitari and Shuri. He is given up and is being arrested, and I guess is going to end up in the Avengers campus prison. Exciting. There's Black Panther as well, and the Dragonflyer, and that just shows you how to use the stud shooters there, which I hope everyone knows how to use by now, and the Infinity Saga logo there as well. So this set costs $25 Canadian, and it is a really, really nice $25 set. Now I'll take a look at the build. So here is the Dragonflyer build. I have it in its upward flying position, which I think is my preferred display way. It's difficult to actually get it to stand up. Like, you may be able to do it if you just tilt these pieces a bit, but it is it's quite hard to get it to stand up. The wings look nice. I really like these sword pieces here. From the Lord of the Rings theme, I believe is the only other place these have really appeared in. All these translucent cheese slopes are nice. There's quite a few of those to place, and you want to really get those as straight as you can. Those are quite, they stay there pretty well with these pieces right here, and this just gets it as straight as it possibly can, this piece right here. The wings are all the exact same build, I believe, of course, with these sides just being opposite versions of that piece. Here is the back with the sticker, 3 stickers actually. There and there's same stickers, and then this back one right here. There is the back. You can see those studs, but with it being a black, gray, and light bluish gray build, they don't really stand out the ball joints don't stand out too much, which is always a nice thing. The one thing that does stand out though is that that sand blue and that blue there, which it does stand out even though you have translucent blue throughout the set. It really does stand out, and that's something I would like to see improved. So the head, or the cockpit of this ship, can just fit back in there, and that's another flying position, which, like the box, you can see these stud shooters in light bluish, not light bluish gray, that is a brick color. This is light translucent blue. There's some more sloped pieces there to give it a bit more shaping there, and the cockpit can open, which reveals more of a blue area there, and you can fit a minifigure. So we have Black Panther here. There are let me change these lights, see if, oh yeah, there, okay. You can see that in there, and you can fit the minifigure on the 4 studs there, and just tilt them back a bit. And then you can take the Speed Champions windshield piece and fit it in there, which with all these pieces really works well. I don't know if it's exactly the right shape for this ship in universe, but how the Lego pieces go together is really nice. I really just love how they're on the exact same level, and it just really looks good. The studs are lined up there. You can see Black Panther in there, which looks quite nice. And for a $25 set build, this is really a strong build, and probably one of my favorite $25 sets of the year. So now I'll take a look at the minifigures of this set. So here are the 3 minifigures of the set: Black Panther, Shuri, and a Chitauri. 2 of these figures do appear in other sets, but this is the easiest way to get, or the cheapest way, I should say, of getting the Chitauri and the Black Panther figure, as they appear in 2 more expensive sets, that being the Endgame Final Battle for Black Panther and the Chitauri, and then for another Chitauri in the Guardians ship. So here is the Black Panther minifigure, which has some really nice purple detailing throughout it. The necklace looks cool, and just the purple being probably my favorite color looks really cool throughout the minifigure, and was one of the reasons why I love the Black Panther, or I should say Black T'Challa as Star-Lord figure in the minifigure series so much, because the purple is just really nice. There's no leg printing, which is of course something you'd like to see improved in the future, but I don't think this figure is totally needing of it. Needing, I don't think that's a word, but we'll go with it. The black legs are for sure plain, and to have purple all throughout the minifigure would be nice, but I don't think it's too bad. So the next minifigure is the Chitauri, which is the same figure from the other 2 sets it appears in, but it does have a new blaster build there, which looks nice. The gold pieces and the blue and the purple all come together quite nice, with a gun piece there, just with some attachments onto it. The minifigure has no leg printing, which, like I said in my Endgame Final Battle review, it just, for me, the dark bluish gray out of all the colors for the minifigures that I've looked at today just stands out the most when it's being plain, and it just looks off to me. So I think out of all the minifigures, even though this one is just a massable figure and you're gonna just see it in the background, I think is the one that needs leg printing the most. It just looks really plain to me and odd. But the torso printing is really good, back printing good, same for the back head printing, and the face printing looks nice with the green eyes, which are really quite nice. Let me see if I can get that to focus, because it's quite a nice face print. I really like that. So now is my favorite minifigure of this set, probably my favorite character of the Black Panther film, who had a very small role. I don't even know if she had a talking part in Avengers Endgame, but Shuri. So she has, for an accessory, a couple of the gauntlet pieces, but this time, instead of the Infinity War version, it has a couple translucent studs there. You can take those off, which just reveals some arms. They're plain arms, no detailing on it, which is for sure not necessary for this minifigure. This minifigure also doesn't have leg printing, but I don't think, just like the black and dark blue, like the Captain America, doesn't stand out to me as much as the Chitauri. So I don't think it looks too bad without leg printing. The torso printing is quite nicely detailed. Same as the back of the torso. This hairpiece is quite nice. I don't believe I own any of these, but I do really like it, and I think it's better than the previous one, because I'm pretty sure that one uses a different... It does, doesn't it? Like, I'm trying to think of it. I own it in my collection. I can't visualize the figure right now. So the face print has some really nice detail from the outfit from Endgame, and it's very close if you want to make a minifigure for the Black Panther movie. There's a smiling expression and a more upset expression, which is something that I think they really need to do for mostly all figures if it makes sense, is to have a expression like this and a smiling expression. Not two smiling expressions like the Sylvie figure, for example. It's just kind of out of place. But this, I really like both expressions on this minifigure, and just overall this figure is really, really nice. So now I'll go to my final thoughts on this set. Okay, so that was my review of the Black Panther Dragon Flyer, and for a $25 set, I think this is a really, really strong set. To get a ship of this size seems really, really good, and it's only 202 pieces, but it just seems larger with using larger pieces. Of course, we'll make that happen. I think the 3 figures are good. Getting a Shatari in a cheap set is good since very massable figure. Black Panther makes sense. It's Black Panther's Dragon Flyer after all. But I do think this is the good set for it to be in, and not as much the Endgame Final Battle, where, like I said in that review, I'd prefer a different character. But I do think for this set, the 3 minifigures are really, really good. And for me, the Shuri is for sure the standout figure of this set, and is one of the main reasons I bought this set, also to get the build, as I quite like it, and I think it looks good in my display for the final battle. The box art looks really good, and at the price, I think it's a really, really great set, and would for sure recommend it for anyone for a first Infinity Saga set. Maybe not, but maybe to finish off your collection, or to add a cheaper set to your scene, or a play set. Like, it goes really well with a set like maybe the Sanctuary 2, or the Endgame Final Battle, of course. Not as much the Guardian ship, or the Bro Thor's house, but sets like the 2 I mentioned, it goes really well with, and I think it's a good accompaniment piece to those sets. So I would for sure suggest this set, and thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.